Welcome to Shore Perspectives, a community feature of WESR Radio, highlighting the spirit of the shore from those who call it home.
I'm Lynwood Jones, and I'm from Painter. It's not a country I haven't been, so I've been all over the world. I enjoyed it. Military, boxing, the whole works. I started boxing in the Drop Corps, and my old trainer was named Mr. Mays. I'll never forget him. He's probably dead now, but he asked me did I wanted to box, and I went to the Drop Corps, and I said sure. So he put me in the ring with the white boy, and I said, man, you don't want to do that because I'm killing this guy. That white boy knocked the boogies from my nose. So, but it was a learning process. It was great, and from there I went to the military. Fought for the military, FORSCOM, and then I turned professional when I got out of the military.
And as a professional boxer, you have been in the ring with many known names.
Every top champion in the world from back in the day. From Muhammad, George, Larry Holmes, you name them, Lennox Lewis, Frank Bruno, you name them, and they'll name them. I can just name them after and after and after. If I'm not mistaken, I think I retired right at 40. And then I had to realize that the young guys are no joke. They're a lot stronger. I had the experience, but the ability and everything, but I didn't have the movement as I should, so I retired. I retired with all my brains, so that was a great thing. I came back home. The one reason why I retired because of my mom and my grandmother wanted me to retire before they passed, and that's what I did. And it was a good life, but my dream was coming back home and just relax. And then my business was good at the time, and it's still fairly good, but I'm not doing as much as I used to because I'm got older. But otherwise than that, life is beautiful. I detail cars a little bit on the side, and it's a limit that I don't try to over push the limit because when I was younger it was a lot easier. Now as I got older, it's a lot harder. So I have to cut myself back. And what's more important than money or your health? And your health is more important. Number one, I learned how to communicate with people and learn how to keep myself busy and doing things and respecting other people as well. I want to be respected. That was a key thing for me. And all that came through my mom and everything, talking about give other people respect if you want respect. And that's how I feel today. And then on top of that, coming back home now and seeing my youngest daughter at 20, now she's just as tall as I am, but just looking at her and seeing myself is it's a great deal. I like to see her do a great deal in her life, and she's doing very well as well, and I'm very happy of her. And but I still have memories of my other kids as well. My daughter that got murdered 15 years ago, I still remember of her. The kids should bury the parent, not the parent bury the kid. And the hardest thing that I ever had when I saw my daughter land there is like all the games is over. Just get ready to get up and go home. But unfortunately, she went to a better place. And I know she's looking at Dad every day, from heaven and everything. But at least now I feel that it's a great thing now. She met my mom before she met my grandma. So now all of them in heaven having a good time. So, and they're talking about Dad down here and wanting Dad to make it up there. But I still love all my kids. But Otherwise than that, life goes on. To me, the most important thing is love one another and treat other people the way you want to be treated, and look at the dream that comes from that. If you look at someone and you do something and you say, well, how about someone do this to me? Would you like it? You wouldn't like it. So why are you doing it to someone else? And that's how I take like day by day. I get a lot of people who don't like me today. But do I live by because they don't like me? No, my life go on. Because where there's when 2 or 3 people don't like me, there's 4 or 5 think I'm okay. And that make me happy. So that's where life is. My journey was great. I've been around the world, I've seen things, and I've been further than just the Eastern Shore. In places that I've been, I just imagine that I never thought in a lifetime that I would go all over the world like I have, but I have. And I've seen a lot of things. And it's great. But I still have my memories. And I'm never gonna lose that, because them things that I have is something that was a part of me, and I loved it. I just like to say I'm very proud of my youngest daughter, Alexis. She's a very nice kid, very respectable kid, and I see her going a long ways, because if she keeps the respect that she has towards the elder, it will go farther with her as she get older. I used to have the same advice to me, and I went a long ways behind that. And I like to give her that advice to do it as well. It screams when you, at the elders of our age, we say yes ma'am, no ma'am. Kids looking like we're crazy. But that's the way we were raised. And if I think everybody was raised that way, life would be a lot different. They'll put down the guns and start treating people the way they want to be treated. You can't settle life with guns. So that's where I look at it.
For Shore Perspectives and WESR Radio, I'm Kelley Gaskell.